Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. I want to highlight something that came out of nowhere and I was incredibly excited for. I was shocked when Konami dropped the Castlevania Dominus collection on various platforms, PC, PlayStation. It is a collection of 3 incredible Castlevania titles, and I would like to thank Konami for sending me a copy of the game, but I want to highlight it for you guys because it is a great collection of titles available at only $24.99. Now, if you grew up on playing games on the Nintendo DS, the Castlevania games were some of the most iconic games and the best games on that platform. Castlevania also had a lineup of games on the Game Boy Advance that were great. They re-released those in the Castlevania Advance collection, and they stealth dropped Castlevania the Dominus collection, compiling the 3 Nintendo DS games in one collection at one low price of $24.99. And by the way, it's available even cheaper at Green Man Gaming, 25% off for $18.74. Just a ridiculous value offer as far as that's concerned. Now, the 3 games you get in this collection are Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow, Castlevania Portrait of Ruin, and Castlevania Order of Ecclesia. Dawn of Sorrow is a direct sequel to the Game Boy Advance game Aria of Sorrow, taking place after Aria of Sorrow. Still entirely enjoyable if you didn't play Aria of Sorrow. And with these games being Nintendo DS games, obviously a little bit tricky to get the design and the layout of the DS on a regular platform. You do have the other screen displayed. It's designed well enough where it still works fine, and you have the multi-display layout that makes it a little bit more accessible, and on top of that, you do have it in a way where the UI is fairly good. You have the controller implemented for the touchscreen controls as well. The DS games, implementing them onto newer platforms and platforms that don't have that utilization is always a little bit difficult, but they make work of it, and it works well enough. On top of that, you do have quality of life updates featured in this collection. You have the ability to save anywhere. You have a rewind feature as well if you want to go back a little bit. Makes it overall a better experience. And Dawn of Sorrow, Portrait of Ruin, Order of Ecclesia, all 3 games are still showing their challenge and they're enjoyable. If you talk about, the Castlevania style game design, it holds true, and there's a reason why so many games have adopted the methodology as far as how to design these styles of games. You got Dawn of Sorrow, Portrait of Ruin, Order of Ecclesia, and on top of that, you do have Haunted Castle Revisited, a redesigned version of the very first Castlevania arcade game, making its debut here in the Dominus collection. It was shocking to me that it didn't have a lead up in terms of, roll out the red carpet a little bit in terms of revealing the Dominus collection, because if you talk about it in the sense of playing these games on the original DS, you're talking Dawn of Sorrow goes for a pretty penny, you're talking Portrait of Ruin goes for a pretty penny, and Order of Ecclesia goes for a pretty penny. I own all 3 games on the Nintendo DS, and even from that standpoint, I'm like, yo, this is $24.99. Incredible value, and the games themselves are great when you look at game design and enjoyability. Sure, they show their age from being DS games, but if you're talking about just raw mechanical gameplay, they're done well enough. The quality of life improvements are there, and if you're talking about an audience that grew up on the Nintendo DS that doesn't have access to the DS, the quality of life improvements on top of them just being great games makes this collection a no-brainer to pick up. Currently an overwhelmingly positive reception, 892 reviews, 95% positive, $24.99 on Steam directly, which I just think is a fantastic deal, and at Green Man Gaming, you can get it a little bit cheaper. Again, thanks to Konami for hooking me up with a copy of this game. I would have bought it myself regardless. It's always going to be a little bit of an issue with these DS ports, and it's not going to be an ideal way in terms of display layout. You got to do what you can if we want to preserve these games. The DS just has a bevy of top-level games like this, so better this than nothing at all. Obviously, the best bet would be a full-on remake of some of these games, but, Konami been doing that with Metal Gear 3, Konami been doing that with Silent Hill 2, maybe Castlevania can get a solid treatment at some point as well. But that'll do it for me. At the very least, wishlist the Dominus collection. I'll leave a link in the description box below where you can check it out for yourself, but that'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.